Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your September 2023 reading for your North Node by sign and house. Now, this is going to be a special report reading, which I'll get into in a moment. But if you're new to the channel, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign in readings is it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience in this lifetime. And so you have much more in common with those that share your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. So it's much more accurate and relevant in tarot readings. Now, getting on to the special report. All of the astrology is pointing to the fact that between now, September 2023, throughout the end of this year, and then through 2024, there are going to be really great changes happening on the world stage within the collective. Depending on what country you're in, I mean, it's going to be a worldwide thing. My intuition is pointing to this, and also a lot of the astrology is pointing to this. So the reason for this reading is this is to help keep you on path for you, for your individual North Node. Because what can happen a lot is we all have our individual soul paths that we're experiencing day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. But there is also a collective path that we're all on. For example, everyone listening to this reading right now experienced the year 2020 along with me and everybody else up until now. Okay, if you're watching this reading, you did. So we experienced that whole situation as a collective, but we also experienced it individually with our own soul path. And that's what these readings are geared toward. They're geared toward keeping you on your path, because no matter what happens in the collective, although we are affected by it, we have to achieve our best life and our optimal timeline with our soul path and not get distracted by what's going on, because there are going to be some major changes in the next 16 months on the world stage. And so this reading is reflecting what each North Node by sign and house is going to focus on and what they're going to learn during this period of time. So that's why, again, it is a special report reading. Now, you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. Okay? So with that, let me connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see and hear this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for September 2023, special report for everybody with their North Node in Gemini and or the third house. Okay, so this is a special spread for this month that encompasses the next 16 months, so September through the end of 2024. And your timeline cards are, you've got the Knight of Wands reversed, you've got the Star card, you've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and you've got the Sun card. Now, your overall theme card is the Four of Pentacles reversed. And what I'm seeing for you is I'm seeing a letting go in your life of previously held beliefs about yourself, about the world. The big thing is breaking free from like old mental patterns, but specifically like for you beliefs, and also kind of letting go of things in your life that maybe you thought you needed more than you actually do. And I see that that's what like is really going on for the next 16 months. It's going to pay off big time for you, and you're going to see as you're releasing this. Now, one of the things is that's going on is with this Knight of Wands reversed. I'm seeing something regarding energy. I feel like that, especially between now and the end of 2023, there's going to be issues of you wanting to infuse your life with more energy, with more vitality, with more creativity, and there could be a little bit of a struggle with that. Um, and what that is, that if you're feeling like energetically or creatively there's a little bit of a struggle, or you're a little bit down, think of ways where you can do things in a different way. Because what ends up happening is, when we struggle in an area of life, a lot of times what we're doing is it's because we're not allowing like new energies or ideas to flow in. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. And that if you are able to think of, okay, you know what, I've thought this way for the longest time, or I've been this way for the longest time, I've done these things for the longest time. You can start thinking in new ways, and new ways of acting and being. It's going to kind of infuse your life. And I feel a lot of you are going to do that, where you're going to see between now and the end of the year, um, when you do this, you're going to start to feel more energized, more creative. You have a really good card here too, the Star card, and also in conjunction with the Sun. What I feel like for you, North Nodes in Gemini or the third house, is I feel like your particular North Node is going can play a big part in not only the collective, but like the collective of those around you. So I feel like this North Node, the third house Gemini, and Gemini, and or Gemini, is going to play a big part in helping the collective through what? How is that going to happen? Through the ability of exchanging ideas and communication. Like, you have a big role to play. Always think of, you know, what and how you are communicating to those around you. I feel like a lot of you, it can be like through not only groups, but also like social media, internet, things like that. But just that, bringing in that communication, because it's going to be really important now, the next 16 months, whatever's going on in the collective, for really good communicators to come about and exchange their ideas with others. And so with that star and the sun, I really feel like you're going to play like a big role. Now, the Queen of Pentacles reversed is, I'm getting one of the things that could go down on the collective the next 16 months is things that have to do with money and finances. Okay. And I'm seeing this across the board for the collective. In fact, every reading I'm doing this month for the North Nodes, I'm seeing something regarding pentacles. So something regarding, you know, money, finances, assets, things of value, stocks, bonds. Okay. There's something big, okay, happening. And what's really important is that throughout this, what's happening is it's causing you to whatever's going on in the collective to break free from old patterns, because it's kind of calling you to new ways of thinking and being. Okay. So, but there could be some bumps on the road for all of us, in that realm, okay, of money and finances. But your particular role is by thinking outside of the box, by communication, helping in communication in some way. And as I said, even if it's just within your group or circle, I feel like you have like a bigger role to fill in this regard. Now, your two advice cards are, you've got the Two of Swords and you've got the Empress reversed. And what I'm seeing here is that I'm seeing that you are bringing in, one of the gifts you're bringing in to the collective right now is the gift of your mind, like the way your mind processes, the way your mind thinks. And remember, everybody that has their south node in Sagittarius or the ninth house, like you do if you're watching this video, usually these people come in to this lifetime with a lot of natural knowledge in, philosophy, in um, problem solving, just a lot of general experience. The gifts of knowledge is what you come into this life with. And I feel like that is what you're going to be able to be communicating out into the world. Okay. Whether it be on a large scale, okay, or even the smaller scale. But that is very important. And with the Venus, or I should say, the Empress reversed, the Empress is ruled by the planet Venus. And I feel like what you're doing is, because part of this is going to be the new ways of being, is it's breaking people out of their comfort zone. And it's funny because the Empress card reversed is relating to also the Queen of Pentacles, which is it's also ruled by all of the earth signs, including Taurus, again ruled by the planet Venus. And so I feel like you are playing a role to not only help yourself break out of comfort zones, especially regarding like finances and ways of being, but helping others to do so in your life. Like you have the ideas, and I feel like it's like your life experience. And even if you're watching this, you're like, I don't have life experience in this. You actually do. In your past life, our south nodes, our past life, you do have this natural knowledge that you came into this life with, and this knowledge can help people. So that's what this role is. Just think about breaking out of old patterns during the next 16 months. Any way you can break out of old patterns, new ways of thinking, collaborating with people, sharing your thoughts and sharing your feelings, communicating those thoughts and feelings out into the greater world. And what you're going to see is you're going to see a lot more stability and happiness in your life, and like a real game changer. And you're going to feel a lot more free at the end of all of this. But yeah, so anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you. Be strong out there for the next 16 months, through September, through the next 16, and yeah, make it a great time of learning and progress in your life. So, hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a personal life path reading where I look at your astrological chart, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.